It's RPG Rose, and I'm a big RPG fan, and I just love Final Fantasy, so that's what we're gonna be doing with this set of videos. So I've decided to start us off with Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII is a very special Final Fantasy to me, and I'm pretty sure people already, I would play Final Fantasy VII, but I'm pretty sure, a lot of people have probably already seen gameplay for that. And I mean, what's the point of redoing gameplay, that you've probably already seen? I'll probably play it eventually for at least the first four episodes of RPG Rose. We've been playing Final Fantasy VIII. I grew up on this one. This was probably probably my first memory of Final Fantasy VIII. Or this is probably the first Final Fantasy I touched. So yeah. And I'm a big Squall fan, so yeah. So my controller's a little bit stuck. Okay. Ooh, battle boost. No random battles, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading for us because, as you all know, and those who have played Final Fantasy VIII, you kind of know that there's no talking. So I'll be back after this intro. So I'm just gonna say it's a very, very long intro. But I want this experience to be as authentic as possible. And with that, our Final Fantasy VIII journey can begin. I will try and do a lot of the, side GF quests and stuff like that. Get a lot of side GFs. I did that a lot in Final Fantasy X, which I'll probably play also. Okay, I guess. Take it easy next time you hear. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Squall, baby. Squall. Okay, this is... I really want to read this, but I'm pretty sure you all don't want to sit here and read 15 minutes of this. And they, like I said, they don't do any talking, so we all know this. It's not the most entertaining part of the game when they do a lot of talking. And the very beginning part of this game is going to be very boring for us all. So let's just sit through this, tough it out together. Now, mind you, I kind of started this game when Corona first started, but then I stopped playing because Final Fantasy VII came out. But I picked it back up, obviously. Look how fast he's walking. Come on, more complex. Then tell me. Tell me about yourself. No. Business. Guess I gotta get to class. I might do y'all a favor and just spare you all the boring stuff, but that wouldn't be a real like experience. Final Fantasy VIII Rose. Like, you know, I can't skip through any of this. And like I said, we're playing this together, so. Oh wait, I forgot. I increased the speed, I think. No wonder everybody's walking so fast. That's good though. That's good, because I want this stuff to go by fast. Like all this boring stuff, nobody really needs. Shit. Wait. Think. Nope, I'm not. You won't be able to take part in the seed exams. So, as you know, I don't know if you don't know, or you might not know, but seed is basically, it's kind of like soldiers, essentially. Kind of like in Final Fantasy VII, you had soldiers, Cloud was a soldier. That's basically all seed really is, just soldiers. I gotta get there. Yeah, it's Tunnel of Power. Dang, just want to think about the tutorial. Ooh. Quizzical. Is she good? No. I just want to come get mine. I'm done. Maybe I'll slow the game speed down. Nah, I probably won't. Yes, I'm late. I should have just kept quiet. But it's part of life. I messed up. I should have kept quiet. Are you okay? No, you ran into me. Oh, sure. Whew. Wait. What did I agree to? It's always important to talk to everybody on the... It's always important to talk to everybody in, like, RPG games. As a lot of people know, you just never know what they might have. Oh, that's what I right there. Yep, crazy. So it's been about 9 minutes. We still haven't done anything. So sorry. You haven't seen any fighting. And like I said, it's just gonna be a so painstaking process. Just like all Final Fantasy games are. When you first start out, the process is ever so slow. Final Fantasy X, that process is kind of slow too. Something Orin came onto the scene. And we'll probably play that as well. And any other RPG games you think I should play, that you think I might find interest in, let me know. I might do a walkthrough of all the Kingdom Hearts, since I do have those. 1.5, 2.5, 3. I can be completely honest about myself when I say that I hated 3. Okay. Oh. I can't say that. True. And that's another thing about playing a game you've already already played before. That's right. You jump to conclusions. Like yeah, I did that. Did that once in my life. I can't draw yet. See, like, I just know there's some draw curious that are gonna be there. Junctioning tutorials. This is gonna be like a maybe 15-minute episode, probably be a little bit more. But I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know if y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all probably reading the screen. It's not that important. This Levi Ackerman, I love that. Yes, Levi is probably my favorite character. Then you have Toby over here, and Kirito. And of course, if you've seen Naruto, you know that's just real name's not Toby. But you get the point. Then we have Sheik, Marth, and House of, what is that, Fire Emblem? Yeah, those people. And then we have a bunch of other characters. The artwork will change, of course, every episode. And whoever sits here will change, of course. I feel like it'd be interesting to have these guys, especially. It's probably my favorite. Yeah. See, like, pointless tutorials like this. Very, very pointless. Like, this is pointless. I mean, it's not pointless, but they need the option to skip this. Like, I've done this a couple of times. Probably my third or fourth time playing the game. So, but with every RPG game, there's a lot of tutorials. Unnecessary tutorials, I thought. Which you don't really think about, but yeah, it's definitely something to think about now. I feel like I really hate these tutorials. But one thing I do give them credit for, the junctioning is very unique. You know, everybody doesn't have to. Well, of course, in every Final Fantasy game, everybody has unique skill sets, but everybody doesn't have to draw. Everybody doesn't have to. Well, if they want to use magic, they need to draw. But, you know, everybody doesn't have to carry an item. A lot of times I find myself not even carrying items. I'm just using draws and casting cure spells, casting a life spell, casting an Insuna spell. That's how you say it. But you get the point, you know. But items are important too, you know. It's always important to keep one person with the item. Finally. And this was always like, hey. Oh, I did not set my junctions. As you can see, I made a mistake. Sorry, give me a second as I set my junctions. Alright, so I'm gonna set these junctions real fast because I'm an idiot. Hi! Junction. I like when she uses she. But she can definitely use you. I don't really care. Not that I don't care, but draw magic. I don't have any abilities right now. Maybe I do. No, I don't. No, you don't have any abilities. Hey! This is why you need to pay attention to the junction. Casting magic is cool, but I don't really need that right now. I have no magic to cast. I don't don't really have items either, so you're gonna be completely honest, it's all kind of useless at the end of the day. Alright, let's get into some fights. I'm gonna try and make the most of this 20-30 minutes, or however long I decide to do this for. But let's draw some stuff. Hey! Somebody. Ooh, God. Oh. I guess took all the draws. Hey! There we go. Now, if this episode was a little, I mean, at least 4 episodes per day, so to speak. Really don't like. Now, I do a lot of pointless fighting when I play, I wouldn't call it pointless fighting. It's not pointless. It's not pointless fighting. I would say it's actually there's a very strong point to whatever I decide to do in my, stuff. The point is for me to, but yeah, it's not pointless. The fighting is very definitely has a point. Gain your experience, get your character stronger, stuff like that. I'll try not to do too much pointless fighting, and that's why I have the speed turned all the way up. Starting to wonder if oh Lord, I forgot causes berserk. I don't think I do. Can't lie, I'll have to forget if I need to. And there's something oh yes, that is what. Magic waves, ultra waves. Yeah. Oh God, here we go. That's sorry. So sorry. I don't like tutorials either, so this is a pain in my ass as well. I don't like tutorials. Anywho, yeah, I mean, what are some RPG games you guys like? Like, what is an RPG game when you think of it, you're just like, man, that RPG game definitely took me there. Or a moment in this RPG game was top notch to me. Like, comment some of those below. One of the moments in an RPG game for me was, I think when, I'm gonna say it was Kingdom Hearts 2. When you're running through the buildings, you had your white form on. I forgot what form that was, because it's been so long since I played Kingdom Hearts 2, so just bear with me. But you're running through and you're legit just slicing buildings in half. And I was like, man, that's actually very, very crazy. And he's slicing buildings in half with a keyblade. And he was doing it so effortlessly. And I was in awe. So that's how that went. Now, no. Oh, I hate when I don't read. Please. I'm so sorry. I know y'all don't want to look through this again. I don't want to look through it either. So I'll pay attention this time. Oh, Ifrit. Probably one of the most legendary Final Fantasy summons of all of Final Fantasy history to me. Ifrit and Shiva. And Bahamut, of course. Are definitely some of the most legendary summons to me. They always seem to make it in, no matter what era, no matter what Final Fantasy. I can always count on those three to be involved in some way, shape or form. Just how to go, I guess. But yeah, it's cool or whatever. But yeah, definitely just don't feel like doing this. Hopefully, all right, let's go. Thank you. Now, I think I can get done with this in like 10 minutes. I say 10 minutes. It's probably a little ambitious. But bro, please. Like, look. Let's get to where we need to go. Oh! And that's another thing I do like. Oh, draw. I don't really too much care for drawing things. You kind of, I think you do need those. I think they are. Final Fantasy VII remake. You do need scans. Those are actually important because of the. Yes, I will take that. Ice attack. What ice attack? Maybe fire up these things. Diamond Dust! Okay, don't judge me. It might have been a little bit of cheating involved in that, but yeah, it was definitely worth it. Oh my god! Why is this damn thing so damn big? Now, I feel like I should be wary and I should try and rush the fight along, but I'm probably not. Whoa! Just a tad bit. Don't talk about me in Cypher. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Now I don't. Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, wait! I tweaked. It's early in the game, so obviously. There's one thing I lose. Oh! Yes, I use the button. I have to Hey! Yes, that's why I have to speed. Of course, we'll take the big lumbering jack of a man. Oh, this again. I hate it here, please. I just hate it. The painstaking process, beginning process of any RPG game is very, very slow. And it takes dedication. And that's what I'm preaching today. Dedication to your RPG games. Especially this game. Because it came out in what, 90s? Yes. So, a lot of RPG games just basically slow. Like this. Very slow. Very slow. Extremely slow. They can do better. They could have done better at the time. I'm glad we somewhat improved. But RPG games are just slow from the very get-go. And it's very hard to get into. And I really, really, really don't want to just drag this on. Show that's going to be in this episode. When we come back, we'll be out the cave and we'll be on to something new. Thanks for another episode, for the very first episode of RPG Rose. Hopefully the next episode I have work to do. We all have work to do. And we can enjoy this journey together. Peace out.